Everybody, this is Mr. Marshall at Stony Lane. So I told you that I had these cool decimal games for you, and so today I'm going to teach you the first one. Ready? This one is actually just called That Decimal Game. Okay, it's the first one in the series. And in this game, you're going to need a die, and you're going to need a spinner. And in the last video, I showed you how to get those electronically if you need them. Okay, so let's take a look and see how this game works. In this game, I'm going to put on present mode so you see it nice and big for now. You're going to spin your spinner, and that's going to tell you the number you're going to write, okay, in one of these boxes. The die is going to tell you which column to write it in, because this game is about place value in decimals, okay? Place value in decimals. So let's take a look and see what that is. So let's pretend that on my spinner I got a 6, and I roll my die, and I got a 1. That means that the number is going to go in the hundredths place. The 6 is going to go in the hundredths place, which is all the way on the right. So that's going to look like this. It's going to be like 0.06, right? That's 6 hundredths. If I roll a 2, it's going to go in the tenths, which is right next to the decimal point. So that looks like this, 0.6, 6 tenths, okay? If I get a 1, if I get a 3, it's the ones column, which is right here. I'm going to put it, it's going to be like 6. The tens is like 60. That's if I get a 4. If I get a 5, that's in the hundreds place. That's like 600. And if I get a 6, it's in the thousands place. That's like 6,000. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna open up the spinner, right? Remember, like we talked about that. So I'm gonna click on spin it, and my first number is a 1. 1. Okay, and I'm going to roll my die, and I got a 4. So let's go back to the board here. So I see that I got a 4 on my die. So like the 1 is going to go in the tens place. So that's here. So I'm going to put my 1 here. Right now I'm going to go again. I spin again, and I got a 2 this time. Yep, 2. Let's roll the dice. It's a 5. So I'm going to put my 2 into the hundreds place. So I'm going to put that right here. I could do it in any row that I want, and I'm just going to keep going. Okay. If you see this, if this comes up on, if you're using this page, click on resume and you can spin again. That just means that some time has gone by and the computer's seeing if you still want to play. I got a 1. Let's roll the dice. A 2. So I got a 1 that's going to go in the tenths place. So I'm going to put it in this one just because I'm going to mix it up. Okay. And what I do is I keep going, spinning my spinner each time, rolling my die each time. Here I got a 4, and the 4 is going to go in the ones place. So I'm going to put it here. Now let's pretend that I'm doing this and I spin something and I've already used up all the ones here. So like, let's pretend I had a 5 here and a 9 here, and then I roll again and I get the ones place. Then I can just choose wherever I want to put that number. Okay, I can just choose anywhere, and that's how that works. Okay, and when all of my numbers are filled in, so I'm going to fill in with some fake numbers. Okay, I'm going to pretend that these are the numbers that I got. Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm pretending I'm filling this in fake. Okay, let's pretend that that's the way my numbers go. The next thing I'm going to do is rank the numbers. Number 1 is the highest and number 3 is the lowest. So the way that I compare is I look all the way to the left and I see, let's make this a little harder. I'm going to make that a 3. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I put a 3 there. Right, so I see that my highest number, just looking at the column on the left, is this third one, 6,109 and 33 hundredths. So I'm going to drag the number 1 icon here. Sorry. Let's see if it lets me. There we go. That's number 1. Now I try to figure out which one's number 2. Well, they both start with a 3, so I look at the next column over. A 2, and a 5. So this one is bigger, 3,514 and 12 hundredths, right? And then this must be my third highest. Let me just read that. Ready? Come on. 3,215 and 9 hundredths. So you see what I'm doing? Okay, and so I drag the color squares, and now if I wanted to play again, I can make another copy, make a copy, and play again. All right, that's how this game goes. That's called That Decimal Game. So in this game, you're learning how to compare decimals, and you're thinking about place value. Try that out with a friend, and maybe you can see who has the biggest number in all. Okay, I'll see you next time.